Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S, Jets, well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this is not a good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Third and just 2 to go. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's brought in by Jennings. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
3rd and short, here's Purdy. And got his man, that's a San Francisco touchdown! The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown! Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Xavier Gibson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Malachi Corley reels it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. So before the... Time for the second quarter of play, it's Jets football. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Play action with Rodgers. That's caught, it's Breece Hall. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. To throw, Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Davante Adams. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now here's Rodgers. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Jets earn the chance to tie before halftime. Davante Adams, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give him the ball at the 40-yard line. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Purdy on 1st down. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
1st down throw by Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And the Jets take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. He was...
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Greg Zerline now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
A man from nearby Wichita, it's Breece Hall. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. There on the stop was Leo Chanel.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Rodgers now to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 33. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
He's going to let this one go deep. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. This is caught. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. They'll run it with Pirine. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Samaje Pirine punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, 626.
Now Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll run with Hall. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I spotted man coverage on the outside. I expect we'll see a lot of that from this defense as this game moves on. And that was a good job there as that one was knocked away.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Look, there is a certainty in this game. We know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Garrett Wilson, 45 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. That is caught downfield. It's Worthy. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And Brown's got it. Touchdown, Kansas City. From 17 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 7. Now Rodgers. And the Chiefs are going to get him. That was Nick Bolton rushing in and burying him behind the line.
There's a reason inside linebackers are often captains of the defense. They call the signals. They have the opportunity to affect the game in coverage, against the run, and, of course, on blitzes. Living in the best of both worlds here. Already has an interception. Now he gets to record a sack, too.
He's got a man complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there that's going to set him up with 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Allen is in. Touchdown, Jets. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, at the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So they grabbed the lead just before half with a clock reading 0-0-0.
How about snatching things right at the end and grabbing a little bit of control? What a great way to go into the locker room. It's similar to a boxer flurrying in the last 30 seconds of a round and stealing the round. Great job.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gawdz. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, here's Hall. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Rodgers going to go on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Steps away. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
He'll drop this off to Pacheco, and he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. And he'll take this ahead for about 4, second down coming up.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
From the gun, it's Mahomes rolling to his right. Mahomes hit. He lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Chris Jones that time coming in with a tackle behind the line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. Throwing is Rodgers. His throw incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Here's Thomas Morstead now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Fielded just inside the 30, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And a short gain down to about the 33. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Jets have just about sewn up this football game.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up the key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. 3rd and 5. To throw is Rodgers. That is caught. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Hall want to give up the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll go again with Hall. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. 3rd and 4. Back to throw, Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Zerline now for the PAT. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. One final try from Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gawdz saying so long, everybody.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S, Jets, well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's wishing he left this one in the end zone, Brock, as he goes out of bounds short of the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Able to hit Hall, complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Working quickly here. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. This will be caught by Adams. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Play action with Rodgers. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. From the gun, it's Hall. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to hold him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Rodgers. He brings it in. And that's a New York touchdown. Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Zuerlein has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. Coming out throwing is Williams. Got Everett, and it's complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st down, Williams. The Jets get there and bring him down. Offense in the hurry-up here. Trying again, following the sack. Flush down out to his left. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Williams to throw on 1st. Taking a big shot for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Escapes a defender. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. Here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Williams throwing on fourth. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. First down throw by Williams. Escapes out to the left. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Working quickly here. From the 18 on second down. Catch is made in close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Swift. Will score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears start off well to tie things 7-7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Wangu now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Malachi Corley reels it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moves slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, Rodgers. Into the hands of Conklin. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. First down throw by Rodgers. That's complete to Wilson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Conklin brings it in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Throwing once again, Rodgers. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
This throw is caught. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown. He's out of bounds. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal. Allen is in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead just before halftime. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. Zerline with the extra point. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
Kid, I know what you were waiting for and what I was waiting for, and that was that official to raise his hand. I think we all assumed that was going to be taken to the house. It wasn't, but it could be in pretty short order because this offense now set up for some serious success.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
And this one is good. Looked a little far to the right, but the upright providing a nice little assist there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Chooses to bring this one out. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Getting out to his left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Rolling left, buying some time. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. He pays the price for the interception. Big hit brings it into that return. A pretty tough play for him to make right there, partner.
And such a fascination with these kind of plays today, Kate.
There is, rolling that direction, but it is hard for him to deliver a pass at full power. I mean, my stomach's hurting just watching him try to get those hips around, and it is indeed picked off.
Because fundamentally, it's so unsound. It's why these passes will be underthrown, not have enough velo float in the air. You know, fun is in the fundamentals, right? It's the first 3 letters of fundamentals. It's fun because it leads to success. You take this kind of risk. Look.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
And they make the tackle at the 38. Offense in the hurry up here. Off the play fake, Williams. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And now it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down. Here's Swift. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. Working quickly here. Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears parlay the interception into points. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Wangu now to return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Pressure comes. Rodgers. That throw finds Coughlin. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Finds his target, Hall. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Off the middle, here goes Allen. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football are the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Dump off caught by his back. And this one doesn't go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 42. Corley reels it in. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the air here on first down, Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets holding on to a field goal lead. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Hall running between the tackles.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He'll look to throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 3rd and just 2 to go. On the handoff, Allen. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Important moment as they turn to Greg Zuerlein. This just 21 yards down the pipe. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And they definitely wanted more out of that return. He can't challenge for much and is out at the 12. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. Try and push it deep. Big gain downfield. And he's out of bounds to freeze the clock. The deep shot pays off for a big chunk of yards. How about a big hitter? 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs. Here he is to throw. Headed out right. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Williams from the gun. He's on the move. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out all the way inside the 10-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
One final shot here. Flushed out now to his left. And he ties it. He ties it, Brock. No time left, and they reach the end zone. They can win it now here with an extra point. I still can't believe they actually did it, Brock. One final play, and they get the tying touchdown. And now they can win it right here.
Y'all want to joke about the NFL being scripted? Fine. Fine, go ahead. Because it's hard to beat this kind of script. Such an incredible finish to this game. And all they need now, like you said, is that point after touchdown.
Barring some shenanigans, this try would give them the win. And the kick is up, and it's good. The win on the line, and he knocks it through. So the Bears take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half.